All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started today. My name is Tiffany Collins with Pinnacle, and I'm thankful that you've joined us this morning to go through Perlick. We've got some exciting new upgrades to the product offering that we're going to discuss this morning. Throughout the presentation, if you have any questions, please go ahead and add them to chat. We have Tracy Hicks with us this morning, and she'll be answering those questions as they come up. If there's any left over at the end of the training, we'll go ahead and address them at that time. At the end of the training today, we're going to participate in a fun Kahoot, which is a 10-question game show type contest. Every question you have 10 seconds to answer, and the faster you answer them, the more points you accrue. The winner of the contest will earn a $50 Visa gift card. So as far as the Perlick history, Perlick started back in 1917. Robert Perlick asked for a $1,000 loan from his dad and started our Perlick Brass Company in Milwaukee. Now back then they had no intentions of being involved in refrigeration. The first product they manufactured was actually a battery terminal in 1920. And then you see down on the bottom, they quickly decided that they needed to pivot and change their product offering. So then they started manufacturing beer related products in 1925. So Perlick back then and still today is family owned and operated. We've gone through 5 generations of Perlicks. TJ Perlick Molinari is the current Perlick family member. He's involved in the day-to-day operations. He has traveled throughout our territory, so many of you may have met him before, and he's also very involved in KBIS and different builder conferences that we have around our territory. So if you ever have the opportunity to have a conversation with TJ about Perlick's past and where they're going in the future, I would definitely encourage that. This is the Perlick Timeline, and you can see it goes back to the 1920s and 1917 and shows their over 100-year timeline of what they've brought to market. But it's pretty surprising to see 2005 is when they started kind of venturing into the residential product space. And for them to be so innovative and be a market share leader in such a short period of time is a testament to those 5 generations of Perlicks that have been involved in the company. So we wanted to take just a few minutes to briefly go through some of the key features that are still incorporated in all of the Perlicks today, starting with their rapid cool forced air refrigeration. So what this is, Perlick takes multiple rows of aluminum fins and pulls air over the compressor, over the fins to create the cooled air. This provides over 7 times the cooling surface and is more than 45% more efficient and powerful than our leading competitor today. You can see the graphics on the side there to the right showing the Perlick rapid cool forced air at the top and then the competitor's cold plate refrigeration on the bottom. And here's some lifestyle shots showing a cold plate to the left and then our competitor's evaporator in the middle there, and then Perlick's forced air over to the right. And you can see the increased real estate that the Perlick evaporator takes on the back of the unit compared to our competitors. Next, we have the variable speed compressor. This in and of itself is by far the most important feature that Perlick has in their product line. It provides 3 things. It gives us the fastest cool down times on the market. It gives us more efficiency, and it's a lot quieter than our competition. For the dealers that are on the line, if you have a live Perlick unit on your showroom floor and have that next to one of our competitors, I think you can attest to that quiet level and low SOM level rating of the Perlick units. Next, we have the door construction. All of the Perlick units go through over 350,000 cycles of just opening and closing of the door in the factory. So you can rest assured that you won't experience sagging doors or sagging drawers as a result of this testing. They also have an 1.5 inch foamed in place gasket that adds two things. It adds strength, but it also keeps heat from entering the refrigeration cavity. There's also two other things that we don't really talk about a whole lot as far as the Perlick doors. They feature a 1/2 inch magnet that's built into the gasket to keep the door from coming back open. And then also they feature large bellows, which sucks the air in and it keeps the door closed. If for some reason someone closes or slams the door, it decreases the likelihood of that door coming back open. That has been greatly improved again on the Gen 4 product line, but all three of these pieces collectively create what Perlick calls the Cadillac sound. So when you close a Perlick refrigerator, you know that you have a luxury piece, a high quality refrigerator in your kitchen. Next, we have the anti-condensation. Each of the Perlick units includes a 2-inch layer of insulation around the sides, and some of our units are infused with an argon gas that reduces condensation. This is significantly important on the outdoor side. So this addition of gas within the insulation makes our Perlick outdoor units UL tested and approved. And lastly, you have your stainless steel interior. All of the Perlick units include stainless steel. When you think about a commercial kitchen or even a surgical room, you never see plastic. It's always stainless steel. And why is that? It's much more durable. It's sanitary, so it inhibits the growth of bacteria, and it's extremely easy to clean. So when we go into the Gen 4 upgrades, the pieces that are affected by these upgrades are all of the Signature series to include the 18-inch shallow depth, so teal series, all of the C series products, as well as the ADA compliant pieces, all have the Gen 4 upgrades that we're about to speak about. The only pieces that won't include these are the column units, as well as the clear and cubelet ice makers. So Signature series and so teal. Perlick has incorporated the R600A refrigerant, so that is an upgrade from the R132A. This is much more environmentally friendly. It's Energy Star rated. We had a third-party company do a survey, and 4 out of 5 consumers now rate an Energy Star rating as one of their top features that they're looking for in a refrigeration product for their kitchen. So this is a huge selling feature for Perlick. And when you look at the nomenclature for Perlick, you always have 3 kind of alphanumeric series. That middle section will be either a -3 or a -4. Anything with the 4 now includes all of these changes that we're talking about today. In the Signature series, you have the 1000 BTU variable speed compressor. Again, that gives you the decreased rapid cool down times. It's much more efficient and it's much more quieter than the competition. And next, this is huge. Perlick has doubled their warranty from 3 to 6 years, full parts and labor warranty on all of their Gen 4 pieces. Next, we have the door alarm, and I'll showcase that to you in a moment. If we get a service call on a Perlick unit, most times it's because the owner has left the door ajar for some reason. Either they slammed it and it came back open, or there's something keeping it from closing all the way. We now have a door alarm on all of the Gen 4 pieces. The door alarm signals after a minute. So once the door is open for a minute or longer, the signal will sound. It is loud. It will get their attention and bring them back to the unit to go ahead and get that taken care of and closed. And then lastly on this slide, we have the full extension smooth glide shelves. So those pull all the way out for easy loading. They're also wrapped in a black rubber to keep the vibration down, which is very significant. Like on our wine units, you don't want vibration of wine. So that is included in all of the Perlick pieces. And for C-Series and ADA compliant products, a lot of this is the same. You've got the R600A refrigerant now, which is environmentally friendly and also ENERGY STAR rated. But the next point is huge for the C-Series. So we now have an 800 BTU variable speed compressor on all of the C-Series and ADA compliant products. If you remember before, it was a 525 BTU standard compressor. So this is a huge upgrade for this product collection. Again, you have the 6-year full parts and labor warranty. You also have the door alarm and you have the smooth glide shelving as well. So when you compare the Signature Series to the C-Series, aesthetically, there's not a lot of difference, but the Signature Series still does have the stainless steel exterior. The C-Series still includes the black vinyl. You see the compressor there, so the difference there, Signature is 1000 BTU. Again, the C-Series has been upgraded to the 800 BTU variable speed. Now, when it gets down to anti-condensation, you see on the Signature Series that it does include that. On the C-Series, it doesn't. But as I said before, this is extremely important on the outdoor side. If you look down at the bottom of those columns, the outdoor product offering for the Signature Series is much more significant than the C-Series. And you'll notice that it also, on the C-Series, they don't include the glass door. So the anti-condensation really comes into effect when you have an outdoor unit, mainly on the glass doors, to keep that condensation down. And then you've got the handles, they're the same. So for the Signature Series, you have that more professional, more sturdy handle, stainless steel with the polished chrome end caps. And for the C-Series and ADA compliant, you have that slim line, smooth handle. So in the beginning of our price books, many of you are aware, we try to differentiate our manufacturers and show the feature set in a very easy format for you to use, and both at your desk and on the showroom floor. So I encourage you to take our new price book, use it on the floor, help show consumers the difference. This page features our refrigerators. So you see on the left-hand side, the Signature Series, and the right-hand side, the C-Series. You notice the variable speed compressors. You have the controller. That is another big difference. So before, the Signature Series controller is the same. You've got the state-of-the-art digital controller with the blue readout. Now for the C-Series, the old controller was a little bit more standard. It didn't maybe look as nice, but now they've upgraded this. It's the exact same controller as the Signature Series. The only difference you have is that the C-Series has a red readout versus the blue. Another update, the C-Series now has both the crisp white and the cool blue interior lighting. So your consumer can toggle between the two, whichever one they wish to have. They can go between the white and blue, now both on the Signature and the C-Series. Then we went through the outdoor models and then the exterior changes or comparisons between the two. So you'll find the same exact format in our price book for the refrigerators, for the beer dispensers, for the wine reserves. You have this page for every single product category that you can use when selling your consumers. Now, as far as the time frame for the Gen 4 products, the official date for launch is at April 1st. So that's a week from today. You'll see that the Perlick website is updated with all new spec sheets. You'll see our new Perlick price book is uploaded on the Pinnacle Sales Group website. Everything will be available for your use. They do have a price change coming on April 1st as well. It ranges from 3 to 4% based on the product line item. It varies. but we'll start accepting the orders for the new Gen 4 pieces effective April 1st. Now, in the meantime, and many of our customers have already experienced this, we are only accepting orders for the Gen 3 current product that you have in the price book that you have on your desk right now. If Pinnacle receives an order from you and we don't have the Gen 3, we are substituting that with the Gen 4 that include all these upgrades, and we're honoring the pricing. So you'll get the old pricing on the new product. And you're being made aware of that via the order confirmations that come to you from our customer service team. So now we're going to go ahead and show you I'm going to go ahead and showcase the door alarm. So for our dealers that are on the line, this is also, I don't know if you all have seen this, but this is our new Perlick bar display that features a nice assortment of the products, the Perlick products. You have a column unit on the far left. Then we have the beer dispenser. You have room for a 15-inch unit, which can be an ice maker or a fridge, bev center, whatever you desire. Then on the far right, you have a standard 24-inch unit of your choice. And then up top here, you have the 18-inch Sotil shallow depth series. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and open this and showcase the feature of the door alarm on the bottom. So you now have two plungers on the bottom. You have one for the light. You see it kind of going off and on here. And the one on the right is the door alarm. So once this is open for a minute, it'll start to signal for your consumer to go back and close that door. While we're waiting for that to go off, go ahead and log on to Kahoot. So you can access that via an app or the website. So the app is Kahoot ! And then the website is kahoot.it. So once this alarm goes off, we'll go ahead and get the contest going. We'll go off in a minute. So that's the alarm that will sound once the unit is open for a minute. And then once you close it, it turns off. Now let's go ahead and get started on our Kahoot. So again, guys, remember you have to answer as quickly as you can on here. The more points you get, or the faster you answer correctly, the more points you earn towards the $50 Visa gift card. So what you'll do is enter this game pin into your phone or onto the computer. Enter your nickname, I think is what it asks for, and we'll give you just a few seconds to join the game, and then we'll get started. You don't see it? Oh, hang in, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. So your game pin is 8687343. All right. We see some people joining. Just give it a few more seconds and we'll get started. All right, let's get it going. Which year was Perlick started? 1917, 1925, 1980, or 1998? 1917. Good job, Jim. In which year did Perlick begin manufacturing residential products? 1917, 1925, 1980, or 2005? 2005 is when the residential segment was born within Perlick. What does Perlick call the movement of air over the compressor? Stay cool, constant cool, crisp cool, or rapid cool? Rapid cool. True or false? All Perlick Gen 4 products include a variable speed compressor. True. How long does it take the Perlick door alarm to signal? 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, or 2 minutes? 1 minute is how long it takes to signal. What is the new BTU rating on the C-Series Gen 4 products? 525, 800, 1000, or 1200? 800 BTUs. True or false? All Perlick Gen 4 products include a stainless steel interior. True. The official launch for Gen 4 is which date? March 30th, April 1st, April 15th, May 1st. April 1st, correct. True or false? The Perlick ice makers are included in the Gen 4 upgrades. False, they are not included. Last one, guys and gals. How many years is the warranty on all Gen 4 Perlick products? 2, 5, 6, or 12? 6. So let's see who our winners are. Coming in third place is Gina. Good job, Gina. Second is Malia. Great job. And our winner of the $50 Visa gift card is Living with Odd. Good job, guys. I'll definitely get with you to get your Visa gift card on the way. Tracy, do we have any pending chat questions? I appreciate your time this morning, everyone. Go have a great day and let us know if you have any questions that were not covered during this presentation. Thank you.